Hurry up. Load. The confrontation. Late at night, after your snow day with Sam and the boys, Addison stands in the doorway of the Dalton family cabin. Dalton family cabin. The DNA test in her hands. See, really here. The proof is right here, just like you always wanted. She offers the papers, and Sam takes them. You read over her shoulder, confirming the results for yourself. I guess that's one mystery solved. I'm honestly hurt you didn't believe me, Sammy. Didn't you recognize your own wife? Tap. I'm sorry you were hurt, but I spent 5 years thinking you were dead. Then you show up at the company party after apparently stalking us. I didn't stalk you. So, seeing us at the cafe was just coincidence? You acted like you had no idea who we were. I swear there's a reason for everything. Not that I to myself to you. Maybe Sam did the right thing by asking for a DNA test. She had to protect her family. This could have all been a trick to get access to Sam's money or her family. Anyone in my situation would have done the same. Addison studies you for a moment, then sighs, turning to Sam. Sam, can we talk in private? Anything you have to say can be said in front of Crystal. And what gives her the right? And what gives her that vice? For starters, Sam's fiance? And you coming back doesn't change that, Addison. She glares at you, and you barely manage to catch the words she mutters under her breath. I won't let you steal my family. Addison, now that I know it's really you, I think you owe us some answers. Like, where have you been for the last 5 years? That's why I'm here. I want to tell you everything, starting the day of the crash. Not playing Addison. I thought I was gonna say it. I thought the game was gonna say it, so I was trying to beat it to the punch. Damn it. The paparazzi accusing me again, but as I left. You want to try that again before stroking out? The paparazzi accusing me again as soon as I left that little boutique just off Park Avenue. I'm working on the accent. I'm working on it. Mrs. Dalton, where are you going? Who are you wearing, Mrs. Dalton? How are things with Sam? Roaches. So I ducked into the subway to lose them in the morning rush. I got a random train to escape, not realizing how big a mistake I just made. What's happening? Scream. The train I was on malfunctioned and crashed into the station. Ow. I was buried in a rumble. Apparently my purse, my ID, was mixed up with another woman's, a woman who didn't make it. We both had severe injuries, and we looked enough alike that she was declared me. And they finally found me. They weren't looking for Addison Dalton anymore, and no one had recognized the name anyway. I have amnesia. The head injury you suffered was quite severe. I wish I had better news. Just fine-tuning. Is it permanent? It's possible that your memories will return with time, but I can't make any guarantees. Thank you, doctor. My memories hadn't come back by the time I was discharged. I just left. I ended up settling in this little town in Pennsylvania, trying to make a new life for myself. Well, hey there. You just moved in upstairs, didn't you? What's your name, honey? My name? I'm Elizabeth Fields. And that was it. Until a few months ago, I was walking by an electronics store in town, and they had the news on. You heard it here first. Sam Dalton is a new Paramore. But who's this mystery woman who's stolen the billionaire's heart? More at 6 o'clock. Sam Dalton. Why does that name sound so familiar? Oh my god. At first I thought it was a mistake, but the memories kept coming back. I knew I had to go back to the city to try to make sense of it. I couldn't believe it when you walked into that milkshake place. Maybe I should have told you then, but I was still sorting everything out. You four look like you're having fun. Oh, thank you. I was confused after talking to Crystal, but I knew in my bones the boys were my children and you were my wife. I had to see you again. I'm really bad at doing different female voices. My god. You were an easy woman to find, but a hard one to get to. The holiday party seemed like my best chance. I had hoped to get you alone, Sam, but then you had her with you, and then... Mom? And well, you know the rest. You and Sam share a look as you process Addison's story. That must have been really hard. I can't imagine waking up after an accident and having no idea who I am. I, for one, would like to forget who I am. I'm disappointed so far. Addison's defenses weakened momentarily, her expression softening. Yes, it was really difficult. The worst part was realizing that I had a wife and children, that I was dead, who had moved on. I'm sorry, Addison. You lost so much time with the boys. Sam shows off, and you can see her struggling with a mix of emotions. Addison takes a step closer, reaching out for her. I know. Fuck you. We can make up for that last time. All of us. Sam steps back, away from her outstretched hand. No, we can't. But the lawyers will handle whatever you need. Money, place to stay, putting you in touch with your parents. But right now, you need to leave before the boys wake up. This has been hard enough on them already. Sam, I'm their mother. You can't keep them from me. I said you should leave if you care about the twins. If you're as dedicated to being in their lives as you claim, you expect that they need time to adjust. Crystal's right. I'm not trying to keep you out of their lives. We just have to take it slow. Addison hesitates and then nods. Fine, I'll go. For the twins' sakes. But I'm not giving up on getting my family back. Not now, not ever. Sam closes the door on her, retreating back, then turns and wraps you in a hug. Come on, let's go back to bed. You think I can sleep after that? She squeezes you tightly, rubbing her chin on your hair for a brief moment before leading you upstairs. You try to fall asleep, but you keep replaying what Addison said in your head. After a while, you feel Sam stir next to you. Are you awake? Can't sleep either, huh? I can't stop thinking about what Addison said. This will change everything. Having her back affects a lot of things, but never how I feel about you. You roll over and snuggle up against Sam's warm body, resting your head on her chest. Is that what you're worried about? I'm afraid to lose the boys. I can't leave them again. I won't. You won't have to. I promise. Sam kisses the top of your head, drawing lazy circles on your back with her fingers. You snuggle closer to her, but you still can't help feeling anxious. You believe me, don't you? I want to, Sam. This is just a lot. Sam hooks a finger under your chin, tilting it upward until your gaze meets hers. Please, Crystal, if my words don't reassure you, maybe I can show you how much I mean. I can show you how much I mean them. I'm going robot. Ayy. And I was gone. Wow. The moment I point it out, it goes away. Sam leans down to meet your lips in a sweet kiss that soon turns hungry, and raw. You press closer to her, desperate for a closeness. I was trying to turn around and see what my drink is, then nearly snapped my neck off. I had to do a whole body turn to look at it. Oh, hey. Yeah, I'm not getting that. It's too far. Was I gonna say something? I was gonna say something. I just got a sad reminder about my shoes. Imagine on the worst times to go outside. There's it's kind of snowing, like snow rainish. So that the ground is kind of slushy, a little slippery. I was doing fine. My mother was a problem, almost like falling and stuff. But like, I'm like, okay, for some reason, my right foot is unreasonably cold and wet. I wasn't paying it any mind at first, and then like my whole sock is just wet. There's stuff in my shoe. I'm like, what the hell? My foot going numb. The heel of my shoe, just like the heel of my foot just hurt because it's like cold and numb, and wet. And I finally just had to check. And it's like, oh my god, there's a hole in the bottom of my shoe by the heel. And it explained everything. And that moment, I just wanted to get home. I just wanted to get home. There's a hole in the bottom of my damn shoe. And it's snowing outside. So walking back home, the snow finally started to stick. So I was like, cool, now there's snow getting into my shoe. So now my foot is getting like inside. It was not as bad, but then back outside, it got even worse. Like, oh god, I can't even walk properly because the back of my foot is just frozen and wet. And it's like, again, going numb, so I'm like trying to walk on the side of my foot, so I'm not on the heel. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. I just want to get home. Take my shoe off. And like, you know what? It's been a good one. I even separated those shoes from the rest of my shoes. It's just like, no. They're banished to be around my other shoes. And it's sad, it's just one of them. It was both of them, fine, it's easy to throw them away. But it's just the one, I can keep it, it's fine. You break the kiss to whisper huskily in Sam's ear. Show me how much you love me. And after that story, I'm just gonna lock in for the rest of the book. So, you're welcome. I'll do anything you want me to. You come together again. Your kiss is passionate and hurried. Sam rolls on top of you, her delicious weight, familiar comfort. You revel in her lips, golden as her hands guide along your body. She cups your breast over the fabric of your top, and your skin aches to touch hers. Get rid of these clothes. I don't want anything between us. Sam pulls away just long enough to tug your shirt off. After another thorough kiss, she sits back and removes her shirt, tossing it to the floor. She immediately descends on your exposed chest, kissing and licking between your breasts and along their curves. More. I need more. Sam glances up at you with a smirk, swirling her tongue around your nipple. You close your eyes, let your head fall back. That feels so good. She trails kisses down your stomach, and you lift your head and you lift your hips to let her remove the rest of your clothes. Tell me how to please you. Taste me. How would you like to enjoy it? Let me ride you. Sam rolls off of you, settling onto the pillows as you straddle her face. You spread your legs, moaning softly so her lips graze your inner thighs. Don't keep me waiting. Of course not, my love. Sam's tongue brushes your entrance, her hands gripping your hips to hold you steady. Her mouth moves up to your button with a teasing, feather-light touch. Oh God. Okay, last comment I just want to say. Every time referring to your down there area as entrance, I just start thinking of this. I don't know where it came from. A comment to a video. I can't remember, but this guy saying his entrance hurts, and it's like, well, it's gonna continue to hurt for as long as you keep calling your entrance. So every time I see that area being referred to as entrance, I keep thinking of that, and I keep wanting to say it. So now I'm finally saying it. I'll lock in. I'll lock in. Your back arches as Sam licks and sucks, alternating just often enough to drive you wild. Your breathing grows heavier as she works you over, and you can't help but grind against her mouth. Your tongue feels amazing. Make me faster. Sam flashes a wicked grin, then strokes her tongue against you faster than before. Up, down, side to side, in and out with increasing tempo. You rock your hips in time with her, biting your lip to quiet your moans. You like when I devour you? Yes. I love having your tongue on me. God, it's so hot hearing you say that. Sam glides her hand up your thigh, and you gasp as you feel her finger slip inside you. She farts slowly, her tongue moving to your pleasure point, while her finger slides in and out. Your senses explode, your body swaying with her every touch. More, please. Sam groans at your demand. Vibration sends a drill through your body. You gasp. She adds a second finger. Her hand digs into your skin, urging you impossibly closer to her. Her ravenous desire sets your nerves alight. Oh yes. You feel yourself approaching the brink with ecstasy. Clap a hand over your mouth to stifle your feverish moans. I can't hold back any longer. I'm so close. Tell me how you want me to make you come. Sam moves both hands to your hips. She takes your butt in between her lips again, flicking and sucking it with vigor. You realize the feeling of her pleasure building within you as her tongue caresses you, each touch coaxing you closer to the edge. Yes. Sam lovingly works you over, her hands bracing you as you straddle her face. You lose yourself in her, overtaken by how good it all feels. You grip the headboard, rolling your hips in time with the tantalizing strokes of her tongue. You're gonna make me. You slide one hand over your breast and down to your pleasure point. Sam focuses on your opening, her tongue moving at a relentless pace. And that's it. Come for me, Crystal. Suddenly, pleasure explodes deep within you. You draw your head back, your body arching with Sam's face still buried between your thighs. Yeah. Finally, she moves out from underneath you. You collapse onto the bed next to her, trying to catch your breath. You lay there for a few minutes, in comfortable silence. Eventually, Sam breaks it, her voice pensive. What if we have an engagement party when we get back to the city? So soon? I don't want Addison dictating our timeline for the wedding, especially not after I let outside factors affect our relationship before. Oh, Sam, we won't let her ruin this. No matter what she throws at us, this is our time together, our moment. That's exactly why I want to focus on us right now, not Addison. Did I say an engagement party sounds perfect? Thank you, Sam. Finally satisfied, you give her one last kiss, then enjoy the steady beating of her heart as you finally drift off to sleep. All too soon, you, Sam, the twins, head back to the city and return to work. The morning of your first day back, you stop by Penthouse to eat breakfast with Sam. Are you sure I can give you a ride to the office, Miss Light? Positive, but thank you, Carter. He gives you a little wave before heading down the hall to wrangle the boys. You turn to Sam. It feels strange to go to work knowing that you won't be right upstairs. It's strange for me too, and I imagine that's just the start of the changes now Sophia's CEO. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a lot to catch up on. I'm looking forward to getting back to work. I love the vacation, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss thinking about chemical structures and sustainability models. That passion is one of the many things I love about you. I wonder if they replace Sophia as the head of the department yet. Imagine if I walk in and already have a new boss. Then you don't want to be late, just in case. You're right. Kiss for good luck? Always. She presses a sweet kiss to your lips, then grabs your empty plate as you head for the door. You arrive at Dr. Rizzo Incorporated and head down to the lab. Ooh, the sudden voice drop. As soon as you push open the door, you can sense the tension in the air. Wasn't she Dalton's nanny before getting this job? Yes, during the engagement to Miss Rizzo. And then I heard that the first wife. Everyone immediately stops talking when they see you, averting their eyes. You don't recognize them, but they obviously know all about you. Your coworkers shuffle off to their desk before you can even wish them a good morning. So much for keeping my personal life private. You try to ignore the whispers as you look around for the people you do know. Your boss, Evan, stands by the door to his office, scowling, tapping his foot. You also see your coworkers, Charles and Kai, chatting quietly at their own neighboring stations. You spot Charles and Kai at their stations and beeline for them, jerking your head in every direction. What's with him? He mixed salt in his coffee instead of sugar again? Everyone's been like that more and more lately. Yeah, it's been a lot of pressure since the holidays. Pressure? From Sophia? I'm not sure. None of it tells us anything these days. Come on, Charles. We should get those collaborations started. Excuse us, Crystal. They head toward the machines, leaving you even more confused. What the hell? They've never been like that before. You slump into the chair at your workstation and close your eyes. You can already feel a headache coming on. Well, hope I'm not interrupting. Adia, I'm so glad to see you. Have you been? I'm sorry I didn't reach out over the holidays. It's okay. I figured you were somewhere exotic with no cell service. Try upstate New York with twin 8-year-olds who hit my phone in the freezer. You incline your head to 2 gold cups in Nadia's hands. Enough for me? Oh yeah, usual. And you look like you need it. So good. I like the start of this morning. Why is everyone acting so weird? Is it because I got engaged to Sam? No. I mean, not really. It's more... He looks around to see if anyone's paying attention. You can see a few heads bow over their desk, quickly pretending to not eavesdrop. Complicated. Obviously, something's happened while I was away, but Adia doesn't want to talk about it where our coworkers can hear. Maybe he'll have an easier time opening up if we leave the office. Go to lunch with Adia to find out what's been going on at work and reconnect with your coworkers. You want to join for lunch today? I know it's a great place that has a view of the Empire State Building. My treat. Adia grins, catching on to your plan. Sure, sounds great. I'll meet you back here when lunch rolls around. You grin and turn your attention to your very full inbox. After a few hours of work, you and Adia take a cab to the city. Whoa, being engaged to a billionaire has its perks. So does being friends with a billionaire's fiance. You place your order, then gaze out the window as Adia places his. You sigh as the waiter walks off. You know, I thought life was complicated the last time I came here. Were you on a clandestine date with Sam or something? If only. I had brunch with Sophia after Sam left her. Our public kiss. Thought I'd save face before we were public. Yikes, I don't ever pass Crystal. Yeah, the company's a lot better this time around. Anyway, Spill, why was everyone acting so weird around me this morning? Good much to the chase, huh? What do you want to hear about first? I don't know about Erin. Tell me about Mr. Sourpuss. Well, when Sophia was named CEO, Erin was sure he'd be promoted from head of the environmental lab to head the department. But he wasn't. And he's been pouting ever since. Sophia's already had to reprimand him twice in front of everyone, and who knows how many times she tried to talk to him in private. You think he tried harder to get the promotion, not less. What's worse, he's been making everyone else's problem. You groan, remembering his brusque nature this morning. Great, now it'll be impossible to get things approved. Do you think he'll snap out of it? Maybe. Oh, he'll get fired. I wouldn't want to go head to head against Sophia, so. Yeah, I have some personal experience with that. It's been hell working with him the last couple of weeks. And how about Charles and Kai? What's their deal? I thought we were all a team. Yeah, it's just... Suppose Charles and Guy like you. After the holiday party, they feel like they never really knew you. Even after all the work we've done together? I think they felt blindsided by everything going on in your personal life. You knew about the competition and didn't tell us. You engaged to the woman whose name is on our building. Everything was Sophia and Robin, and now Sam's first wife. In the world, you don't really belong with the rest of us. Like, you're out of the league, life-wise. And that's ridiculous. Just because my private life has some drama. Yeah, I know it's been a lot, but I'm still me. The way it returns with your food, and you dig in happily. Enough work stuff. How are things with you? Well, my wife's family was in town for a bit, which was stressful. You frown, knowing how the man and Adia's wife can be. You can only imagine what her family would be like too. Did not say the tea part. But as I saw Jenny at a coffee shop a couple days ago, it was really nice to catch up. So I'll tell you more about seeing Jenny. It seemed like you two really hit it off at the holiday party. Yeah, we did. I really only hang out with co-workers and my wife's friends, so it's nice to chat about something other than chemical compounds or the latest singing competition show. Hey, we don't only talk about chemical compounds. Sometimes we talk about everyone's tantrums. You're the rare exception, Crystal. Anyway, I'm thinking about giving Jenny a call. What do you think? If you're looking for a new friend, I can vouch that Jenny's the best. She's been wanting to see that new exhibit at the Met. The one about the history of textile manufacturing. I've been wanting to see that too, but my wife said it was too boring. You and Jenny should go together then. She can talk about the fashion, and you can talk about the science. Yeah, it's a good idea. Maybe I'll call it later. Again, I'm sorry for the accent. The quote-unquote Indian accent. You return to your food, enjoying the decadent meal and amazing view. Enough about me. How you doing? A lot has happened for you in the last couple of weeks. That's an understatement. Now there's things that are worth to worry about too. Should I be honest about what's going on, or just tell him what I think he wants to hear? I'm so thrilled being engaged. I get married to the woman of my dreams. How can I be anything other than happy? I'm excited for you, Crystal. I get an invite to the wedding, right? Of course. And make sure to sit me next to all of your new celebrity friends so I can see how the other half lives. You both chuckle, though you have to force a smile to cover your missions. I'm really glad we did this. Thanks again for lunch, Crystal. Me too. I feel more than ready to deal with the office drama now. I think that's just dessert thrown up from the food. Either way, at the end of the day, you're finishing up some paperwork when you hear a commotion in Nevy's office. Practically everyone in the lab turns to look. Oh no, what now? This can't be good. Adia joins you. She pretends to work while straining to hear what's being said. What do you think's going on in there? I think half the company's about to find out. The way they're yelling, I don't doubt it. Seriously. I bet Sophie is finally sick of his attitude. Isn't this like the 20th time she's had to talk to him about it? Charles and Kai seem surprised that you know this, but they lean towards you conspiracially. I heard she told him to suck it up and get over himself. Everyone's heard it. They would argue so loud, you couldn't avoid it. Well, if this is how they whisper, I'm not surprised. You all share a quiet laugh, and it feels like old times. After a few more minutes of muffled arguing, Sophia comes stomping out of the office with Evan on her heels. Sophia, Miss Rousseau, wait. I'm done talking to you. You immediately go back to looking over your files. Ignoring Sophia, she marches through the lab. You can also pretend to work. You're not as subtle as you think. Apparently, the head of the lab has been manifesting as an accomplished adult, when in reality, he's a pouty child. But productivity is down to 8%, paperwork has been neglected, and our production schedule is already a month behind. All because Dr. Webb didn't get promoted to head of the department. Don't you? I didn't realize he was slacking off that much. How can I trust him to do more when he doesn't even do the job he already has? Which is why today, I'm demoting him. What? Then who's gonna run the lab? You don't like the wolfish grin on Sophia's face as she turns to you. You are. Congratulations, Crystal. You've just been promoted. Why do you hate me so much?